Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Now, we're in Balmora here. We should be going to the cavern of the Incarnate. Would you look at that, we're here. Now you gotta go to the cavern of the Incarnate, which I think is over here somewhere. So, I'll follow the coastline. Hey! It's 10 magicka, right? The same as the other thing I was using for a long time. There we go. Do I have Tinner's top, what in the world? Tinner's Hop Toad. Let's say top toads. Oh! Alright. Okay. What is this? O'Malin. Oh. Okay. Alright, so upgrade a land slaughterfish. Okay, so I did look into it between episodes. You can't really, like... Okay, it should be that way, alright. You can't really do a, what was it? High-speed levitation thing unless you spell make. So that's out of the question here because we are not spellcrafting. Something's following me. I feel it. I wonder what it might be. Oh wow, it's going consistently over that amount. Alright, that way. We can rest until healed, holy crap. Except we're not going to. Whoops. Okay, the floating guar. All of these terrible things are here. Okay. Okay, fire doesn't really hurt them that badly. Actually, how much damage does this do? 2 to 40. Wish I could land better ones in Darin. Oh, it's foggy. But we are near where we're supposed to be. What? Oh, okay, I have that happen a whole bunch. The, powers just randomly equip. And, oh, and I did find out the reason I was able to really friggin' quickly destroy that Ash Vampire was because of Quick Strike. Yeah, you do bonus damage based on your speed attribute. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting it to be that powerful. It's just because I lack any fortify attack. So Warrior's Blessing literally causes me to destroy people. Oh my god. I'm moving. Okay, I thought there was more. Okay. We found Zergonopal. Whoa! We found Zerg. Buzz Lightyear will be proud. Oh my god, lighting change. Oh, we're outside of the Ashlands on a technicality. Oh. Okay, so it seems he's highly resistant to fire. I resisted the magic. How much resistance do I have? So you got 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 for the Fortify Magicka, so 50% what we're at currently. And intelligence, or no, Fortify attribute. So we're at intelligence being modified by 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 17, 18 points. Wow. Base value of 55. And then 10 points of willpower, 200 points of speed. Makes sense. Now we have a fire and frost and shock resistance. Completely immune to blight and disease, as well as Corporus. And then the Fortify Mastery, Fortify Magicka, Fortify Skill. Did find out that this is one of the more powerful robes you can get. Completely by accident, by the way. I completely forgot that this is orange. So... don't mind me just running. Okay, now if I recall, since we're near Zergonopal, should be maybe behind that mountain. Oh. Okay, so it seems everything is weak to shock and frost. Okay, not there. That one's obvious. I think it's over here. Also, every time a load happens, the game gets stuck and then resets my active spell. Oh. Well, that's just free. And then there's another one. Where do they keep coming from? Why has nobody made a mod where it's like St. Juib has already taken care of all the cliff racers? Like, please. I am almost out of Magicka. Do I have a I was about to say Fortify Frank. My brain is all over the place right now. Trying to go for things immediately. Oh, I have this. Completely by accident. Okay, I'm dealing almost 20 points of damage. Okay. Okay, so something like sextuple that maybe? Okay. Oh. What'd you have? Big old nothing. Oh wait, you're... Oh. Why? Oh my god. Oh, they hit my armor that time. What do you think you're doing?
You will die.
Holy crap, dude. I will be honest. Was not expecting to run out of magicka as soon as I did. Masor Asaplet. Common Pants of the Pilgrim. I mean, if I was filling out my slots. Also, I do know I am missing out on, ooh, that fortifies my intelligence as well. Okay, that's an extra 4. Huh. Also, I do know, yes, I'm missing out on a little bit of armor. Well, from unarmored, but not by much, is what I've found. Not by much. Although, I should start training. Like, I really should. Also, apparently there's something here. Oh. Okay, there's the ghost gate. Did I actually go past it? No, that's where I was. Oh, you know what? I think it might be that way. Just slightly further to the south than I'm expecting. Or I might be in the wrong spot. That's why I have Levitate, although I can't cast it. Let's just pop in here. Unai. Oh great, it's full of wizards. You can tell because... crystals. Okay, they resist a lot of stuff. Uh-huh. Okay. Just wanted to wait around for a minute, man. Oh great, an ash storm. I think it would be up this way, then. What is... Oh, it's just the sky texture. I'm gonna head up this way. Oh, I'm falling. Okay, we're fine. Ooh, the first one with 90 health. Okay, I think it might be this way. I don't know. If I can't find it this way, I'm going to have to probably levitate around. hold that thought, Cliff Racer. I found it. Just spamming the same spell, but also, is it just me, or is moving horizontally going exponentially faster?
The door is locked and will not open. The star is the key.
Okay, so what is it, 3 a.m.? 2 or 3 a.m., something like that. Okay. Oh. Also, how are my boots holding up? Fine. There we go. So, something like midnight. Cool, nice.
The door is locked and will not open. The star is the key.
Me actively under the stars.
The door is locked and will not open. The star is the key. In the dawn hour under Azura's star, the door is opened. Nerevar reborn, Incarnate. Your first 3 trials are finished. Now 2 new trials lie before you. Seek the Ashlander Ashcans and the Great House Councillors. 4 tribes must name you Nerevarine. 3 houses must name you Hortator. My servant, Nabane Mesa, shall be your guide. And when you are Hortator and Nerevarine, when you have stood before the false gods and freed the heart from its prison, heal my people and restore Morrowind. Do this for me, and with my blessing.
My god, a premonition. Okay, we've got ghosts. Wait, don't they say Peak Star was the last one? That's actually really sad.
Welcome, Incarnate, Moon and Star Reborn, Hortator, Nerevarine, Mourner of the Tribe Unmourned, Redeemer of the False Gods. I am Peak Star. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask and I shall answer if wisdom guides me. I will answer when I can, and with what I know. But the visions of Azura are often obscure, for 2 reasons. 1, because the future cannot be known, and choices may always be made. 2, because truth is not clear or simple. Azura's riddles warn us to think long and hard. They force us to search carefully for truth and meaning, and not to rely only on impulse and force. I am a failed Incarnate. So are all these who remain here with me in the cavern of the Incarnate. I survived the Blight, but I fell in battle with an ash vampire. I could not master the arts of war, nor could I learn the ways of the great houses. They would not have accepted me as Hortator. Take these few poor things. They are of no use to me.
Interesting. So they all give items.
Welcome, Incarnate. I am Aneteria. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. I was a holy crusader of the temple in the golden era of the Tribunate. I contributed substantially to the writings that were later suppressed by the temple, and now would be called apocrypha. I followed the tribunal unquestioningly, to my regret. I never believed in the Nerevarine prophecies until it was too late. Take my humble possessions with my blessing.
Interesting. What's your mace? Damage speed, damage agility. I mean, that keeps one within reach. Urdan.
Welcome, Incarnate. I am Eradan. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. I saw Morrowind fall to the Empire. I lived through the humiliation of the surrender, swore hatred and vengeance against Imperial and Tribunal alike for their betrayals. In later years, I despaired and turned to Red Mountain, where I grew old and died fighting the Blight and Red Mountain monsters. Take my weapons and armor. I have no further use for them.
Interesting. Can't really poison. That's not actually that bad. Cast when used, restore health, restore fatigue. Well, I'm sorry, but you will have to take those. Embroidered belt. Cast when used. Why are none of these active or constant effects? That is my question. Why are all of these just cast when used? Like, it really sucks that a lot of them are just cast when used. I got a spear. Hold on. Hold on. Travel pants. Levitate. That one's not actually that bad because that's an on-command one. And then the embroidered belt one isn't actually that bad either, but still not very good. Okay, Hortled.
Welcome, Incarnate. I am Hortled. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. I died 400 years ago, in the last days of turmoil and unrest after the Empire came to Morrowind. I was a thinker and not a doer, and though I was marked by the stars, I was not a hero. Take these things of mine. My bones won't complain.
Interesting. So it was Cetes Alteration. Rather expensive book you gave me there, buddy. And Erdan's what? Oh no, Hortled's robe. Not bad, but not good either. We'll sell for a pretty penny though.
Welcome, Incarnate. I am Kanun Chodala. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. I was an Ashkan. I led my people against the Akaviri, while the Cyrodiil dogs fled before them like Kaguti. I quested deep into the strongholds in Red Mountain, cleansing the unclean things in their own blood. I did not heed the counsel of the women, and to my shame, I craved glory, but never saw my real enemies. My axe and boots are yours, with my blessing.
Interesting. Let's see. A glass axe with fortify attack. That's not bad. Cast when used. Well, I'm just going to have to get rid of them both because they're weighing me down. And...
Welcome, Incarnate. I am Idrini Nerothan. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. I lived in the late years of the Tribunate, and behind the scenes I helped us demoralize, then repel the Akaviri invaders. I knew nothing of the Nerevarine or Dagoth-Ur until I took refuge with the Ashlanders. I died a fool, trying to loot ruined Kogoran. Here, take these. Maybe there's something in the world left worth stealing.
Okay, so they all embody at least one, well, form, I guess, of how the player could actually run around. A thief, I believe a warrior here, maybe a mage, you know. Pretty cool. Their items kind of give that away. And now we can leave. We never have to come back. I also like that it's just at the end of the road, which is kind of funny. Now, where am I going? Wise man, or wise god. Nibani Maisa. Gonna talk to me? Hello? Anybody home? Lights on, but nobody's home.
I shall be your guide to the 7 trials on the path of the Nerevarine. Ask, and I shall answer, with Azura's blessing.
Oh no, wait, I have to come back to him, right? I must see her and seek counsel. Wait, hold on.
You have passed the 3rd trial. Before you lies the 4th trial, and the 5th trial. I have spoken with Nibani Maisa, and I know these trials. You wish to be called Urshilaku Nerevarine. But first, would you hear the counsel of Sulmatul?
I think I should talk to her first about the trials, because I think with some of my mods, it does kind of lock me out of certain things until the main quest is done. like doing some things with the ordinators. You know, finding out who is killing these mysterious people. Yeah, they won't talk to me. So, I guess we'll just talk first.
I shall be your guide to the... It once seemed a dream. Now it seems real. You have passed the 3rd trial. Now you must pass the 4th trial and the 5th trial. They are much the same. Each Ashlander tribe, each great house on Vardenfell must choose you as war leader to unite the Dunmer against Dagoth-Ur's terrible menace. Each tribe must name you Nerevarine. Each great house must name you Hortator. You have come for guidance, and I will give it to you.
Okay. 4th trial.
The 4th trial is... A stranger's voice unites the houses. 3 halls call him Hortator. When you have been named Hortator by each of the 3 great houses of Vardenfell, come to me for further guidance, for you will have passed the 4th trial.
But what about the 5th?
The 5th trial is... A stranger's hand unites the Velothi. 4 tribes call him Nerevarine. The 4 tribes are the 4 tribes of Vardenfell, the Urshilaku, the Ahemusa, the Zainab, and the Erebenimsun. When you have been named Nerevarine by each of the 4 Ashlander tribes of Vardenfell, come to me for further guidance, for you will have passed the 5th trial.
Oh, they actually... This is a change by Tamara Rebuilt. The Ishan Uran and Obainat. Those are the extra ones added to the mainland. Interesting. The Ahemusa.
The Ahemusa of the Grayslands are mild and peace-loving. The wise woman of the Ahemusa, Sinamu Mirpal, is also their Ashkan.
Okay, what about the Zainab?
The Ashlanders of the Zainab tribe are sly and crafty. Their camp is in the interior of the Grayslands.
What about the Erebenimsun?
The Erebenimsun of Molag Mar love themselves and their weapons above all else. Their Ashkan Ulath Pal is cruel and ambitious, and his Gulakans are just like him. Their wise woman Manirai is cautious and reasonable. Seek her counsel. Don't waste your speech on the Warkhans.
Okay.
Let's do some business, shall we?
Alright, but at least now we know. So which one to do first? Yeah, let's just be Urshalaku. Nerevarine and get this over with. First one down.
You have passed the 3rd trial. Before you lies the 4th trial and the 5th trial. I have spoken with Nibani Maisa, and I know these trials. You wish to be called Urshilaku Nerevarine. But first, would you hear the counsel of Sulmatul?
Sure.
Good. First, I would give you warning. When you are called Nerevarine, the word must spread, and many must hear. Your enemies will hear, and come seeking your blood. And such friends as you may have among the great houses, those who heed the words of the temple, they may forget their love for you. If you have business with the people of the houses and temple, you may wish to conduct that business first, before you are named Nerevarine. Second, I tell you, seek the counsel of wise woman Nibani Maisa, for you are an outlander and ignorant of the ways of our people. Nibani Maisa can tell you of the other tribes, of their ways, and of their Ashkans. If you do not know these things, you will make many mistakes and waste precious time. That is my counsel. Now, if you wish to be named Urshilaku Nerevarine, we may speak of these things.
All right. I wish to be Urshilaku Nerevarine.
Very well. You wish to be called Nerevarine. I know you and am disposed to do so. But first we must speak of need and duty. Before I name you Nerevarine, you must understand why a war leader is needed, so you may tell others. And before I name you Nerevarine, I must see that you know your duty. Only when we have spoken of these things shall you be called Nerevarine. Know the words of the prophecies. The curse of Dagoth-Ur and the 6th house threatens our land. The false gods lie and offer false hope of protection. You bear the moon and star of Nerevar. Azura's hand is upon you. These are the proofs you must show to all people as Urshilaku Nerevarine. You shall be Nerevarine of all the tribes, and Hortator of all the great houses. You shall eat the sin of the unmourned house, and free the false gods. You must defeat the sixth house and Dagoth-Ur. You must free the tribunal from their curse. This is the burden of prophecy. This shall be your duty as Ursulaku Nerevarine. Before my hearth and kin, and before the people of the wastes, I name you Ursulaku Nerevarine, war leader of the Ursulaku, and protector of the people. In token of this, I give you the teeth, which shall be a sign to all Dunmer that you are the Nerevarine, and that the Ursulaku shall follow you in all things, even unto death, until the enemy is defeated, or until you are dead, or until you give this back into my hand.
Alright, now we are Nerevarine of the Ursulaku. Malapu Ataman's belt. Where is it? The teeth. I think. There it is. It's a constant effect. Oh, I must have a mod that changes that. And now I can't move. Damn. Okay. There we go. Now, I've named the Ursulaku Nerevarine. So, we now have to do the 4th and 5th trials, which involve me running around, hoping, basically.
I shall be your guide to the... Sulmatul has named you Ursulaku Nerevarine, but until you have been named a Hemusa Nerevarine, Zainab Nerevarine, and Erabenimsun Nerevarine as well, you have not passed the 5th trial.
Okay, Hortator.
When a greater enemy threatens, the great houses put aside their quarrels and choose a Hortator, a single war leader to lead all the houses. Only a great house council can name a Hortator, and all councils must agree. Speak with the Redoran councillors, Hlalu councillors, and Telvanni councillors. Prove to them that Dagoth-Ur threatens. When you are named Redoran Hortator, Hlalu Hortator, and Telvanni Hortator, only then will you be the Hortator named in prophecy. Go to Aldrun, the chief town of the Redoran. They say the council meets under the shell of a giant emperor crab. The Redoran are proud and haughty, known as great warriors and great worshippers of the tribunal. Since they love the temple and Vivek, they cannot love you. The temple warriors hate the Nerevarine prophecies and will kill you if they see you. Be careful. Go to Balmora, the chief town of the Hlalu. I believe the councillors meet there in a great house with many rooms. The Hlalu are soft and cowardly, sly and greedy. Their traders are liars and cheats. Look behind the words they speak for the truths they are hiding. I am told that wizards who speak for the Telvanni councillors may be found in a strange building in Sadrith Mora. The councillors themselves are ageless sorcerers, living in the towers scattered over Vardenfell and the eastern mainland. I know nothing about them, except that they are old, terrible, and evil.
Very.
Go to Balmora, the chief town of the Hlalu. I do not know the ways of the settled people, but I do know in the Council of Chiefs you must cultivate a friend and beware an enemy. Find one who is willing or who is well disposed to you. Win him and use him to win the others. And the most powerful chief, he is most likely an enemy since he loves his power and hates to share it. Recognize your enemy and prepare for him.
Okay, that's a hint. Hlalu.
The Hlalu are great traders, keen for profit and subtle with words. It will be hard to find someone you can trust, perhaps impossible. You may have to fight with words to find the truth. Beware of tricks and lies. Seek behind appearances. Look for hidden power. Be wary. Be suspicious.
Okay, be diplomatic and gruesome palms so far.
I do not know the ways of wizards. I have heard they honor the tests of life and death as we do. The ones who live a long time. The ones who die are forgotten. They are old and strange and terrible. I know little, but I am afraid. And that is my counsel to you. Be afraid. It is no time to be bold and careless. It is no time to hoard your treasures. With wizards, there are no second chances.
Okay, so both Hlalu and Redoran, just be careful. Be diplomatic. Give money, basically. Telvanni, be careful. That's all it is. Now, where's my amulet? I think if I use Divine Intervention here, I go to Nissus. Yep. Now from here, I have to go... Actually, we'll start with Hlalu then.
Where would you like to go?
Yeah, we'll do Hlalu first, because I believe they are the easiest. So turn around.
Good day, stranger. Short trip, long trip. You decide.
Valmora. Oh, great.
I'm an officer of the Imperial Law. Move along.
So I went in here for some short blade training. Yeah, the Council Manor.
I don't have time to chat, and frankly, I don't like you very much.
I am Nileno Dorvain. I keep business going here in Balmora while the Hlalu counselors are away. Here's a recent edition of the Yellow Book of Great House Hlalu. It lists the current Hlalu counselors and their residences. I might tell you more for a small consideration. The one you should speak with is Crassius Curio. His manor is in the Hlalu Plaza in Vivec. Of the Hlalu counselors, he is one most likely to listen to your requests, whatever they may be.
Okay, Crassius Curio.
He can be very eccentric at times, but his weaknesses allow him to be manipulated. He lives in the Hlalu Plaza in Vivec.
Wait, he's that Curio? Ooh, okay, we might have stumbled on something. I seem to be encumbered. I seem to be cucumbered. Okay, where we actually need to go is Vivec. Great. Basically the #1 spot you don't want to be when you have been named Nerevarine by one tribe.
This is the town of Balmora. Where would you like to go?
Come on, I can make it. Wait, this is the Redoran one? No, that should be. Yeah, we're in the Hollow. Yeah, we're in the correct one. That was a weird little mix-up. The Wasteworks. Hlalu Plaza. Elven Nations Corner Club. Hlalu Alchemist. Curio Manor.
Are you naturally unpleasant, or do you have to work at it? Because you seem to have a gift for making enemies.
Yes, I'd wish to speak with him. You could tell me where he is.
Excuse me, I don't talk.
Shut up.
Take my advice, Outlander. You're a
Okay. Oh, there he is.
Yes, I'm Crassius Curio, but you can call me Uncle Crassius. Ah, yes, that is my name, but it sounds like music when you say it.
Okay.
A Hortator is a great house war leader. It's an ancient tradition, seldom invoked in modern times.
Ask how a Hortator is chosen.
As far as I recall, every one of Hlalu's counselors must vote to choose a Hortator, and the vote must be unanimous. There must be some situation requiring a war leader, of course, and a worthy candidate who can perform a Hortator's duty.
Okay.
A Hortator is chosen by consensus. Everyone has to agree. A single no is a veto. First, a great house has to choose a Hortator. Then, that Hortator has to go persuade the other great houses to agree to name him Hortator of their houses, too. A very difficult system. No great house wants to give the honor to a member of another great house. But luckily, it's mostly honorary and doesn't cost a house anything. So it might not be that bad after all.
Okay.
A Hortator is a champion who leads by inspiration. He challenges opposing heroes in single combat. He goes on long, desperate quests. He goes alone into the citadels of the enemy. He confronts the dangers no one else in the house is strong enough or courageous enough to face. A Hortator is a great house war leader. It's an ancient tradition, seldom invoked in modern times.
Tell your story and ask to be confirmed as Hortator.
You want to be Hortator? A pity. Orvus Dren does not want you to be Hortator, and very few counselors would be willing to risk Ser Dren's disapproval. But if you were to give me a small gift of 1,000 drakes, I might reconsider.
Give Curio the drakes, why not?
What a thoughtful gift! How did you know? Gold! It's just what I wanted. And now it's time for your gift. And I have just what you want. In my formal capacity as Counselor of House Hlalu, I give you my vote for the title of Hortator. Perhaps I can also give you a little suggestion? I am sure you can persuade Drambero to support you as Hortator, if you can find him. Orvas Dren has Nevena Yules and Valanda Omani in his pocket. You might want to make a little trip to the Dren plantation before talking to them. And then there's Ingling Half-Troll.
Where's Drambero?
I ask myself, do I like you enough to tell you
Bruh,
about
you just took my money. Like, actually, do I even like you?
I'm so glad to see you
God.
again.
Orvus Dren.
He is the head of the Kamona Tong and lives in a plantation in the Ascadian Isles. You may be able to bribe him or trick him. He despises the Empire, and I have heard rumors that he has made some kind of deal with the Sixth House.
Okay.
Ingling Half-Troll is a foreigner like me, but he simply doesn't understand the Dunmer like I do. If you were to dispose of him, the other counselors would not be upset. If you kill any of the rest of us, of course, it is a different story. He lives in Ingling Manor in the St. Olms Canton.
Okay. So Drambero is the only one he hasn't told us about, so we have to go to the plantation. That's, I believe... Yeah, there's more like I did a lot of just running around to different places, so I at least have a point of reference. So Ald Sotha. Yeah, I did run to the what's he called? Mudcrab Merchant. I have mods that balance the Mudcrab Merchant to only really accept jewelry or other stuff. But I believe the plantation's somewhere over here. I remember seeing it, so it's not too far from the Silt Strider. So the plantation, then St. Olms. I could probably get there pretty quickly. But then there's Drambero. Where the hell do I find Drambero? Pawnbroker. Weaponsmith, General Goods, the No Name Club.
You can expect no welcome from House Redden.
I'd like to see the temple police me while I'm running around. Okay, we're in the Redarin Canton. Well, let's talk to an ordinator. What could go wrong?
Go about your business, but I'm watching you.
Huh.
Go
Oh, wait,
about your
there it
business,
is.
But I'm watching you. You're the one they call the Nerevarine. You are a heretic, and all who support you are heretics. You may think Imperial law protects heretics, and you may be right. But some of the Temple faithful care little for Imperial law.
Okay, so they won't outright attack me, because I am technically protected. Or can protect myself from them using Imperial law. Okay. Why? Okay, St. Olm's, we have to go to a plaza, go to dude, wherever he might be. Oh, there he is. A manor basement. Olger. Wooden door. Yingling half-troll.
Excuse me, I don't talk. Take a
Okay,
hint.
that does it.
I don't want to talk with you. You are pathetic. You are pathetic.
Hold on.
You are. That does it.
Got it. Oh. Okay. There we go. What did he have? Glass jink blade. Huh. I think that might be worth, actually, hold on. Extravagant shirt, shoes. Do I have extravagant shoes? No, I've only got expensive ones. Looks like I'm taking yours. Also, I've only got expensive stuff, so... Looks like I'm taking yours. Plus, I'm wearing an Enduro belt. I forgot about that. You can't enchant it. Extravagant shirt. I'll just take off that. You can wear a pant. Okay, I was wearing no pants with this skirt and didn't even notice. Expensive gloves. Now, where's my robe? Oh no, wait, I took off the fortify thing. Okay. The robe of St. Roris. Where's my robe? There it is. Excuse me. Is there a note to explain this? Showing how Yingling half-troll misdirected funds he was supposed to spend on restoring the temple in the Walu compound. Okay. The Archcanon. The Archcanon actually spent money on him. I mean, he deserved it at that point. Blighted game rats. Oh well. Also just a random bed. Kwama eggs, hackaload leaf. I think I might actually want these. Restore fatigue. Also paralyzes me. Okay, I thought he was about to start attacking me. I think I might also remember where Trambero is. Hold on. St. Olm Temple. Upper South 1. God, okay. Haunted Manor, is this it? I think it might be. Oh, it is. Is he gonna be here? Hello?
Excuse me, I don't talk with people I don't like.
That's nice to know. Can you shut up about it, or I have a spell right there? Yeah.
Take my advice, Outlander. You're a foreigner, and
Okay.
Dram is my boss. You want to...
Where's Dram? Oh, there he is. Okay. A pilgrim's path, alright.
I take precautions to ensure that I am not found easily. I see I will have to take more precautions. But what can I do for you? A Hortator is the leader of a great house in times of war.
Uh-huh. I'll tell you my story and ask you to confirm me as Hortator.
You have found me, and that means you are resourceful. Yes, I will vote for you as Hortator, but my vote alone means nothing. Ingling is a fool. You may bribe him or kill him. Crassius Curio is a man of passion and can be manipulated. But Valanda and Nevena are Orvus Dren's creatures, and they will do nothing without his approval.
Alright. Just one more person to take care of. Oh, also, I probably should have left a mark back at the Crassus Manor. I will actually put it here, because it's only a short walk from here. And now I need to get to the Dren Plantation. There we go.
Are you naturally unpleasant, or do you have to work at it? The ash...
Okay, I went way too far. Turns out it's just slightly north to northwest of Vivek. I went over here thinking it was, you know, it was actually going to be over there. I was wrong. Very wrong. Yep, here's the Dren Plantation. Red. Guardhouse, we need the main house. Which I believe there's some really good equipment here.
Do you ever wonder why people don't like you? You think it... What do you want to talk to Orvus Dren for?
Oh, shut up. He wants a fancy shield.
Excuse me, I don't talk...
Okay, do I have a way of opening this? On Ducey's open door, only does 50. What about the... I think I've already used Akash's lock splitter. And my other spells. Ooh, what I could do is I could bash it. It'll make a hell of a lot of noise. Oh. Come on, one more time. Got it, okay. Just under 50. I don't know which mod does this, but I find it funny. Quick save after all that, and I've got to get through another one. Damn it. It's still trapped. Frozen in time. I'm wondering if there's a key just sitting around here somewhere. Because I know I'll have a better chance using a dagger to beat on the lock. Ooh, speaking of which. Perfect. Just apply a little bit of elbow grease and chitinous grease, right? Well, there's one broken. Oh, no, wait, not fully. There we go. There we go. So it depends on what attack I apply. Okay. That's good to know. Also, thank you, thank you, Orvestren, for, yeah, helping me out there. Okay, so, yeah, I've been baiting on this for a while. There we go. And now I can go through. Oh my god! Holy crap, okay. 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 Probably a bad choice of weapon. Oh, I ran out. Okay. Viper blade, so a wild viper blade, so random. Oh, free dagger. Also, King's Common Ring. Where's the other guy?
I don't have time to waste.
Okay. Good to know. Trapped. 95% trapped. I mean, again, I would get pretty damn far if I had a weapon that won't break in 3 taps of a door. So I guess I can't do the blackmailing route, which means I have to deal with... I have to deal with him all by himself. Ebony, Imperial. Alright. Spit it out.
So you want to be Hortator of House Hlalu, and you've come to me. You show unusual wisdom for an outlander. But what's the title of Hortator worth to you? Why do you want to be Hortator?
Okay, to defeat Dagothar and bring peace to Morrowind. Well, I'll tell you my story, and it has to be confirmed.
That's the worst story I've ever heard. What makes you think I care?
Ah, so you did. Well,
So
let's
you
get
want
this
to be
over with.
You want peace? Like the peace of the grave we've had since the tribunal betrayed us and signed the armistice? Dagothar has made me a better offer. The 6th house will rise again and crush the Empire and those smug hypocrites in the tribunal. But enough talk. I know you now as my enemy, and you must die with the rest of the foreign devils.
Hold on, do I have a paralysis spell? Thought I grabbed it. Never mind.
YeaMama.
All right. He's really fun to fight. You know what? Oh, whoops. I'm trying to switch. I'm now stuck. Oh, come on. Wow. All right. Back off. Oh, finally. That's why he was so damn hard to hit. Wow. So it spawned a random item on him that allowed him to do that. Huh. Also, let me guess, his key would have opened these doors. Probably this too. Yep. Hello, Fiend Tonto. Bound Dagger, Lightning Shield. Why is there 8,000 gold in this chest? Okay. Extravagant Ring. Another 2,000. I don't know what mod does that. But thank you. Now, this should also... Yep. Dren's Note. Grand Soul Gems. We'll actually take all of that. So, Exquisite. We don't need the Extravagant one. Get that out as well. Wow. I got how much money? 11k now. Also, let me check anything. No, it doesn't look like there's anything actually worth taking in here. Rest until healed. In someone else's bed. Also, yeah, Soul Drinker is better in general. It's just got a low durability. Alright, well that's nice. I don't know where the other two are. Right? So, Dren attacked me. But I also have to... Yeah, I have to talk to them. Belanda Omani and Evena Ules. Well, let's go back to Crashes and ask him about it. Or about them. Okay, Curio Manor.
I'm so glad to see you again. Counselor Valanda Omani lives outside Vivek on Elmas Island. Take the bridge to the mainland from Telvanni compound, then turn south and cross the bridge to Elmas Island. The path from the south end of the bridge leads right to Omani Manor.
Okay, so she's just directly south of here. Orvis.
So Orvis Dren is dead. I hope you will not make his mistakes.
Uh-huh. Somebody who colluded with... Yeah.
I am sure you can persuade. Counselor Valanda Omani lives outside
I need
Vivek.
Navena.
I ask myself, do I like you enough
Seriously?
to tell you about this? A bribe? You're too kind. I can't refuse such a friendly gesture. She lives in Yule's Manor near Saran. Just take the road north out of Saran, cross the bridge heading west, and look for a manor south of the road.
Damn it, I was just there. Alright, one at a time. Excuse me. There we go. So she lives on an island to the south. And we'll see the manor. I think it's over there. Yeah, right there. Okay, are my boots gonna break? They are. Oh, money manor. Venom. Or not the person I'm looking for. This is a one-story building, by the way.
What are you doing here? Yes, Outlander. I've just heard of Orvis Dren's unfortunate death. As for your request to be named Hortator of House Hlalu, I believe there'll be no further delays. You have my vote, and I'm sure you'll be able to persuade the other councillors as well. Once all the councillors agree, speak with Crassius Curio again. He will give you the belt of the Hortator.
Okay.
I have named you Hortator.
I thought those were keys. Damn. Alright, now I gotta walk back up to the Dren plantation. And yeah, talk to Omani. Problem is I don't know where Saran is. This would actually probably help, huh? There's Saran. So it's either that one or that one. Okay. I found something that actually is vulnerable to fire, at least. Nope. It's the other one. Really? That was an over 90% spell, right? 85, so it caps out at 85 when you have no fatigue, but you can, or you have the aptitude to cast it. So, wow. Hello. He's very unhappy, but doesn't see you making her any happier. Okay. You don't have dialogue, so I'm gonna assume you're from a mod. Euler's Manor. I don't know how this place has 3 floors, if it actually does. Nope. Also 111 health. Pretty strong for a random NPC. Oh look.
Well, if you've come all this way, I suppose you can ask a few questions.
Yeah, Hlalu Hortator. That's my question.
Oh, yes, you want to be Hortator. Sure, I think that's a very good idea. You'll be a very special Hortator. Is that okay? Do I need to say anything official? Here, how about, in the name of House Hlalu, I hereby say you are a Hortator. Of this house, House Hlalu. I hope that's right. Once all the councillors agree, make sure you see Crassius Curio.
Alright. So it involved me killing 2 councillors. One being just an incompetent half-troll. And the other one conspiring with the 6th house. Yeah. Also, I've never been to Saran, I'll be honest. I've never seen a reason to come to Saran. I've never even considered it. Also, I'm under the water. Help me. 5 more speed. 5 more endurance. And then for major skills, restoration. There we go. And then minor skills, probably unarmored. And then miscellaneous skills. Well, I can train any one of these up, but what do I desperately need? Probably... Acrobatics is your jump height, athletics is your movement speed. So just... there. And we get... Ooh. Magica Reservoir. Ooh, another increase. 294 plus 30. That is actually a huge pool. And that is without being, what's it called? A high elf. Yeah, what is the point? House of Earthly Delights. Oh. Makes sense to me.
What can Darcy do for you?
Oh, she's technically a slave. I didn't even notice that.
Well, hey there. It's a fine place this is, huh? It's a fine place. Good place for me to just forget about my troubles. No use thinking about them, stupid slaves. Why they gotta run, huh? Sure, be nothing to do if they didn't, but why they gotta hide too?
Okay.
Find someone else to rob.
Anything else here? The smithy. Pawnbroker. Well, actually, let's see how much money the pawnbroker has.
What brings you to Suran, stranger? Are you... You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
Common Shoes of the Druid. That would have actually been decent. You have 450 gold. You can't afford a single thing I have. I'm struggling to find merchants that buy jewelry. And because the scamp in Caldera as well as the Mudcrab merchant don't buy jewelry, I'm pretty much screwed. Anyway. Recall. Back to Crashes. Also, let me check if that shows up. So, Magica Bonus, Fey, Magica Well, Magica Reservoir. So that's times 2. And I don't know my base, Magica, which I think would have been only about 150. Wow, okay, it just keeps changing it, huh? Alright, we're back. I do be moving fast.
I'm so glad to see you again. So you found Drambero, and he gave you his support? Good. Find out who else you need to be the Hlalu Hortator. All the counselors agree? Splendid. I'm so happy for you. What an honor. But no more than you deserve, Pumpkin. And now, I have a little treat for you. It's a belt given to the Hortator of House Hlalu. Just snug it around that supple little waist. Now, I know you have important things to do, but don't be a stranger. Don't neglect poor, lonely Uncle Crassius, your devoted admirer.
Okay.
It's a shame you had to kill him, but I doubt anyone will hold it against you.
Now let's see. Belt of the Hortator. A constant effect of plus Magica. Perfect. Also, you can have that. There. Also, how much does it weigh? 1 unit. That's actually really good for me. Alright, so we can get the hell out of here. So it's 1 house and 1 tribe so far. Which is actually a lot better than I was expecting for this episode. Thought I had an extra step for the Urshalaku, but nope. Now, I could do the Rabaninsun. That's the Rabaninsun, Zainab, and Ahemmusa. Let me just do a quick journal check. Sly and Crafty. Yeah, which one's the one that, Rabbit soon. Okay, so they'll be the easiest. Alright, so let me get on a boat and head over to Telfir. Alright. And then just off from there, go from Telfir all the way down. Also, I think Azura's statue is somewhere down here. I could have taken a boat here. I've just been kind of running. You know, like I can. Okay, they're up over the hill there. Already gives that power today. That is not what I had equipped. I don't know why it resets. It resets to like the first thing on the list. Ooh, okay, hello. No foggy. Molag Amor region. Damn it. Wait, what is that one? Aw. Oh, that's probably the main Telvanni place. The Rabbinson camp. You might also want to be careful using area spells.
You are the Outlander who claims to be the Nerevarine? You'll find no welcome. We know about the prophecies. Our at your service, Outlander.
Oh, I can get some training in various things. Alright. Wise Woman's Yurt.
I am Manirai, wise woman of the Erebenimsun. You are the Outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. Do you need my services, or do you seek my counsel?
Your counsel.
I warn you. Be wary of Ashkan Ulath-Pal and his supporters. They all hate Outlanders, and love nothing more than to kill them and loot them. They do not respect custom or hospitality, and they think nothing of killing unarmed men, women, or children. They are bad men and bad leaders, and you should fear them.
Okay. Ulath-Pal.
Ulath-Pal is always in his yurt, protected by his bodyguard, Gulakan Ahaz. I am just a weak woman, and I am sure you would know best. But I would kill Ahaz first, the weaker of the two, and if I had secret magics and powers, I would use them to preserve me while I defend against two enemies at once.
Ah, Ahaz.
Ahaz is Ulath-Pal's faithful bodyguard. He is not so strong or skilled as Ashu-Ai. But wherever you see Ulath-Pal, you will also see Ahaz. If you fight Ulath-Pal, you must also fight Ahaz.
Ashu-Ai, tell me.
Ashu-Aha is a great fighter, the most strong and experienced of the Erebenimsun. He wears enchanted armor and boasts that none of the Erebenimsun can defeat him, not even Ulath-Pal.
Okay. So basically she's telling me, kill him, then talk to me after. That's it. Wish I had a better area spell. But considering, again, spellcrafting is illegal for this playthrough. Yeah.
You are the Outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. What do you want?
Oh, yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I have nothing to say to you. I despise you and your kind. Go away.
Okay, I can't ask him about being Nerevarine.
We know about the prophecies. We think they are foolish superstition. Don't bother us with this nonsense.
Uh-huh.
You are the outlander who claims. Nobody cares about that. You just make us tired. Go away. Nobody cares about that.
There we go.
You are stupid, outlander. I have nothing to say to you. I despise you and your kind. Go away.
Ashua. Ah.
You are the outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine Nobody cares about that. You just. Why do you bother us? We don't like. Why do you bother us? We don't like you. Why do you bother us?
Because I want to. Also, looks like he has a shield. Something to that nature.
You are the outlander who claims to be the Nerevarine? You'll find no welcome here, I'm afraid. Yes, outlander. Do you need... I warn you. Ulathpal is always in his yurt, protected by his body. Many of our tribe... You wish to be named Erebenimsun Nerevarine? Never. Not while Ashkan Ulathpal and his war-loving Erebenimsun live. They all hate outlanders and are proud and haughty, and will never suffer an outlander to rule them. If you would be Nerevarine of the Erebenimsun, you must kill Ulathpal and his supporters, the Gulakans Ahaz, Ranabi, and Ashu-Ahi. Then you must help me make peace-loving Erebenimsun Gulakan Han Amu our Ashkan. Ashkan Han Amu could then name you Nerevarine Erebenimsun.
Okay, so I missed this part and almost took them out. Anyway, continue.
But before anything else can be done, you must first eliminate Ulathpal and his supporters. Then you should come speak with me, and we will discuss further how you might be named Erebenimsun Nerevarine.
Gotcha. Now we've got it.
You are stupid, outlander. Very well. This problem has an easy solution.
Uh-huh. Okay. What the hell were you doing? Oh, he was using the axe. Well, I think I'll need that for later. And you had the... Ooh. Sonnet kills Heart of Fire. Okay, so the two weapons. I think I also have too much stuff on me. Mostly amulets. Alright. Time to attack the guy with the enchanted gear. Okay, I suspect he might just attack me. So, where'd your stuff go? Oh well.
You have slain one of my people. You must pay with your life. You will suffer greatly.
So he had a common shirt, okay. Mountain Spirit. Constant effect of 10 points. And a speed. Oh. Yeah, interesting. Oh, I'm encumbered. Damn it. Why do I need these? I don't need them at all. Why'd I take them? Well, it looks just kind of dumb. Anyway, on to the next one.
You are the outlander who claims to be the Let's hear it.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's going to cost me
Go ahead.
pretty penny.
What is it? I would serve you humbly, master. Whatever your...
Okay. Wrong yurt, I'm sorry. Hanamu. That's not the guy. Ranabi. Oh. Spell guy.
You have slain one of my... You!
Okay, so the skeleton just wouldn't take damage. Racer Beak. Bone Dancer Gauntlets. Bitter Hand, Ember Hand. Robe of Eradan the Wise. Okay. Interesting. You can have that note on the sermon. Also some Nerevar the Wise. The real Nerevar, there you go. I'll sit this. There we go. I think that's all of them. I think I only need this axe. And then that's it.
I don't care. I don't want to be a Gulakan anyway.
Okay. Okay, Wise Woman, it's taken care of.
Do you need my... Now, with Ashkan Ulathpal and his supporters dead, we may consider the Nerevarine prophecies and how you might be named Erabenimsun Nerevarine. Now, with Ulathpal and his supporters out of the way, it is a simple matter to be named Nerevarine of the Erabenimsun. All you need to do is persuade Gulakan Han Amu to become the Ashkan of the Erabenimsun. Seek him out in his Gulakyurt. Be prepared, however. Han Amu is not the material one would choose when looking to make an Ashkan. He may be difficult to persuade.
Okay. So he doesn't care about money. And he is... Anyway. I think I could do this like last time.
No matter what Manirai says, I'm not interested. I don't want to be Ashkan. Yes, I recognize it. Ranabi wore that robe, the robe of Erur Dan the Wise. It was handed down to Ranabi through his family. But what has that to do with my wanting to be Ashkan?
Yeah, give the robe to Erur. Or give the robe of Erur Dan the Wise. And make a little speech.
Thank you. Your lesson is clear. It is the robe that gives wisdom and counsel, and it is the idea of the robe that gives confidence to the tribe. But it is the Ashkan who wears the robe, the Ashkan who accepts responsibility for the safety of the tribe, who holds the fate of the tribe in his hands. This is a sobering lesson, and I must give it thought. Yes, I recognize it. Ahaz wore that amulet. Sanitkil's Heart of Fire. Ahaz had it from his father. And Ahaz's father had it from Kinitu Nila, and Kinitu Nila had it from Sanitkil, a great witch warrior. But what has that to do with my wanting to be Ashkan?
Okay, I'll give it to you and make a little speech.
Thank you. Your lesson is clear. It is the amulet that gives courage in battle, and it is the idea of the amulet that gives confidence to the tribe. But it is the Ashkan who wears the amulet, the Ashkan who accepts responsibility for the safety of the tribe, who holds the fate of the tribe in his hands. This is a sobering lesson, and I must give it thought. Yes, I recognize it. It is the war axe of my father, the war axe of Eran Amu. Ulathpal had it from my father, and carried it as Ashkan. But what has that to do with my wanting to be Ashkan?
Well, I'll make a little speech and give it to you.
Thank you. Your lesson is clear. It is the axe that gives strength in war, and it is the idea of the axe that gives confidence to the tribe. But it is the Ashkan who bears the axe, the Ashkan who accepts responsibility for the safety of the tribe, who holds the fate of the tribe in his hands. Now, with Ulathpal dead, I hold the fate of the tribe in my hands, and I must accept that responsibility. Thank you for your lesson. I shall be Ashkan of the Erabenimsun, and I shall name you Nerevarine. Thank you. I promise that, as Ashkan, I shall do my best to amend the dark reputation of the Erabenimsun, and as my first action as chief, I now name you Erabenimsun Nerevarine, champion of the Erabenimsun, and protector of the people. You must also go to wise woman Manirai and get from her the seizing of the Erabenimsun, an enchanted heirloom of the tribe, which shall be assigned to all Dunmer that the Erabenimsun have named you Nerevarine.
Very nice. One of the more simple ones.
So, you are called Nerevarine, and Hanamu is now our Ashkan. Many changes, many... Well, now you are the Erabenimsun Nerevarine. Now perhaps we shall see what that means. So Hanamu has accepted his responsibilities as Ashkan, and has named you Erabenimsun Nerevarine. Congratulations. And I must also give you the seizing of the Erebenimsun, a tribal heirloom that ought to be held by our chosen champion as a token that we have named you Nerevarine. Here, take this enchanted token of the Erebenimsun, that all may know that we have named you Nerevarine and champion. Yes, I have given you
The seizing. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to get to. Telekinesis within 50 feet for 30 seconds. Okay, that's a bit... I mean, it's situational, but that might be useful for a thief. And it does kind of encapsulate the tribe itself. What in the world is trying to attack me now? Alright, well... I guess I'll end this episode off here. We are now Hortator of one house, and Nerevarine of 2 tribes out of the 4. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, maybe hit the bell. Send notifications so I like my content and want to see more of it. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.